Ooh, good afternoon, everybody. It's been a while since we chooched with the HDR S79, the Panasonic. Happy Thursday! Taking the old traditional chooching route today, and I had some comments about yesterday's chooch. How do you explain that Wolfie no longer gets stickered up in the leash and stuff? I tried to tell you something bad must have happened to well, okay, yeah, my shades are different, right? I went Hollywood now, right? I can't find my big ass bug shades out there. All the freaking work. I had them up on my cap yesterday, up on my Nike cap. You know, right? Just do it. Let's let Dorkenstein go by here. I guess he's not going by. But yeah, I don't know where in the hell they are. But anyway, Wolfie, I don't know how to explain it, you know? I just think some of the dogs had their way with them over there, and it was such a shattering experience the second time through that he doesn't want to be back there again and doing that crap. But, whew, it is Thursday, and it was a long day today. I got to tell you guys, be very careful if you go to your local convenience store, Dick, and you look in the ice cream case. I had usually lunchtime I like have a popsicle or something like that. So my usual strawberry flavored good treat wasn't there. You know, strawberry like popsicle on a stick, and it's a nice thing. It cheers me up for 89 cents. But today, oh, son of a bitch, mine were all sold out, and I'm in there in the case today, and I see, oh, there's this Michoacán brand from Mexico, watermelon flavor. Oh my God, I can still taste that 4 hours later after eating that thing today. Oh my God, I thought I was getting food poisoning again. That was so wretched. You know, did you ever have something that you just taste it for hours afterward and it's just so friggin' disgusting? You just can't even believe it. I don't know where in the hell everybody is, you know. Usually the boys are all up on the porch. I guess I broke them the habit of coming down here. I got the flaming pink on today, and they've been out the windows, you know. Thursday afternoon and those work trucks coming by, woo woo. But anyway, woo, that just made that a tough afternoon. And you know, I was like telling my friend Frances about it, you know, and she's like, well, just go ahead and stick your finger down your throat, just throw up there at work. And I thought to myself, I clean up so much throw up all the time, I'm not I can't be sure of accuracy, so I'm not going to do that. But I feel a little better now than I did this afternoon. But man, I don't know what the hell it tasted. You know, vaguely like watermelon, but it was a really weird, genuine imitation flavored thing. It was really, really kind of gross. You can see the sun is much lower in the sky these days. We're definitely into fall now. The days are getting shorter. I get up in the morning and I do the chooch, and it is it's almost pitch black out there, and then in the afternoon about 5:30, 6 o'clock, I guess it's about 4:15 now, it starts to get you know, twilight time and all that. So it's always kind of a little bit of a depressing time of year for me. Until we hit daylight savings times over, then we have things are a little bit brighter in the morning. But I think of my summer fading away, and I just want to cry a bit. So yeah, you too. God, what a dick, you know. Yeah, I know. Shit. 2 in a row. What are you gonna do? I like your tits. You'll never touch them, so you can look with your eyes but not with your hand. But yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit about monetization of channels. A couple of people heard me talking about music and stuff, and copyright music, and of course YouTube's introduced their own music catalog for free use, supposedly, and I guess I tried a bit this morning, but I wasn't, just in a little bit of time I spent, I wasn't ultra impressed. Where are you going? You don't live there. Holy crap, he's just heading down the road like this is one of these assholes that always has his tongue sticking. I wish one time he'd be looking to just plow right into the rear of somebody. That would cure him of that, right? Like you never seen a chick what's got big tits before. Anyway, some people wonder, why in the hell do you care about, you know, a lot of people use music and stuff constantly in their vids, and you know, they just, YouTube just sends you this thing, acknowledge that your video matched third-party content. What's the big deal? Well, you know, not everybody, you know, there are some girls and some people on YouTube that have what are called monetized channels. Now, before you think it's like, oh fuck, of course Rosie's got a monetized channel because she's special, you know, bullshit. Anybody can have a monetized channel, which means that YouTube has the right, when you agree to monetization, YouTube has the right to run ads either before your video runs, or even little semi-transparent ads that show up on your video while it's playing. And if you're monetized, every time somebody clicks on or watches one of those ads fully through and doesn't skip the ad like at the beginning, then you get a little bit of money for that, with emphasis being on little. But it can all add up. So when I first joined YouTube, I kind of thought to myself, you know, I really love being on YouTube, but I'm not strictly here for my health. So when they give me the option to monetize the channel, I thought, what the hell, it can't hurt. So when you do your YouTube settings and things, you have certain defaults in your YouTube settings, and one of them is every video that you upload, you can agree automatically by default that it'll be monetized, which means YouTube will, not every time, but occasionally be placing ads on your videos, and then if somebody clicks on it or watches it all the way through the rolling video before your video, you know, you make a little bit of money for that. So you know, it can all add up, and there's certain people that you know, you're not supposed to talk about how much you earn and all that. That's like a Google no-no. And you know, I do enough bad things in life that one thing I don't need to do is not obey the terms of service for Google. So I'm very careful to honor that requirement, and I don't talk about money, you know, how much can be made and all that. But I will tell you, if you are having a YouTube channel, why not have it monetized? It doesn't cost anything. You don't have to link it initially to a bank account. As soon as you set your defaults on YouTube settings to you know, to automatically default to monetization, every time you upload a video, you'll see in your video manager, you'll see a little green square in it that has a little $sign in it, cha-ching. And that means that that video is ready to be ready to earn money for you when somebody watches it, and maybe they watch an ad. So you know, it's real easy. And then you know, later on, right at the beginning, as soon as you set monetization, you'll automatically start getting credited if somebody watches a video of yours. So I highly recommend it, because it only takes a second or two to set up. And I had some girls writing me and saying, well, what's the connection to monetization and music? You know, the sad thing is, if you have a video that's monetized, that's playing, let's say for example a morning chooch, and I use 10 seconds of music or something like that. Well, if I get nailed for matching third-party content or whatever, and theoretically you know, if I use somebody else's music in my video, even though I'm the creator of the video and I did all the work, and this guy does one song and he's good forever, you know, he makes money. YouTube says that the money goes to the musician or the artist and not the video creator. So I'm like, really? So I always refrain from, you know, YouTube has always had some music that you could use from their catalog, but it wasn't free use music. In other words, if you choose to use one of their songs, at least this was before yesterday when the change was made, if you choose to use one of their songs, your little monetization square disappears on Video Manager, and the person that's getting the monetization value off of that is the musician. It did it. There's not even a 50-50 split, right? That hog gets the whole thing, and you get zilch. So I never used any of YouTube's music or anything. Like, who needs that, right? So as long as you, you know, and also people say, oh, Rosie, you can just call it fair use and that kind of stuff. If you use, well, if you use more than 20 seconds or whatever, it's really not fair use, especially if your channel's monetized. You have to be extra careful to be a good girl or boy out there, and don't get yourself paddled and spanked. So that's why things like music and things matter to me, because, you know, I'm not doing stuff for my health. Sure, I enjoy being on YouTube, and I love being out there and chooching every day and stuff. But, you know, if you can earn a couple clams while you're doing it, so much the better, right? I mean, supposedly some of the early uploaders, you know, one of them's living in a house in Malibu, you know, on what she makes on YouTube a month. Well, it wouldn't even get me inside of a cardboard box, right, in a month. But you know, what the hell? It's just there for the plucking. It's like a low-hanging fruit. Thank you, Wolf. So I would encourage anybody to, you know, feel free to do a monetization. Once again, just go to your YouTube settings and click on your defaults, and then click monetization. And you don't have to set anything up immediately. It'll automatically start accruing to your credit. Then once you link to a bank account or something like that, you know, when it reaches a certain threshold, you'll get your money drop, ching, in the bank and all that. So why not? You take the time to be creative with your stuff that you upload on YouTube. A hell of a lot more creative than I am. I just chooch, but you know, some of you guys and girls are so much more astoundingly fun to watch and stuff. Why shouldn't you get the monetary glory of that? All right, I hope that explains it, because you can watch some videos on YouTube about monetization and stuff, but of course they don't have the rosy touch in explaining it, and it sounds like shit. Sounds hard as hell. It's easy. It'd take you about 2 seconds to do it once you go through your YouTube settings. Peace out. Make some money. Yeah, it's the American way. All right, guys. Thanks for watching today's Chooch.